What's up, YouTube? Jersey Jules back, and today is a big day. It's the day after Thanksgiving. My first Thanksgiving as a vertical sleeve gastrectomy patient. Like I said, down 70 pounds since the start of this whole journey. And yesterday I ate like complete shit, as I'm sure most of you guys out there did, and most of the world did. Ate like complete shit. The difference was the portions were definitely smaller than they were last year. But I definitely did eat until I hated myself. And I felt really disgusting, as most of you did. And, my wife did a fine job with the turkey and all the fixings, and had some family and friends over. And my wife always does a stellar job on the dinner and the presentation every year. I'm so proud of her. And we managed to, we managed to have one little family fight with somebody. I'm not getting into details, but we didn't even have to bring up religion or Donald Trump, and we managed to have a big fight. So I finished off the night with some Jack Daniels, Gentleman Jack, and some Coke, and hung out with my wife and kids and watched a movie, and just relaxed. So it was a good day. I felt disgusting at night. After eating all that crap. I had, like I said, I had some turkey, probably about 4 or 5 ounces of turkey, some of my sweet potatoes, some of the stuffing. I didn't even finish a whole plate. I definitely put more on the plate than I normally would, but nowhere near what I would last year. And I only finished about half of the plate. I did bang up some dessert. I hit the dessert twice. With a nice piece of Oreo, I think it was Oreo cheesecake my wife homemade, really delicious, and some apple pie that one of our family friends made. That was delicious. And then I went back for some Oreo cheesecake later on at night. So I banged up the dessert pretty hard. Felt like crap, but the good news is woke up 2 pounds lighter than I was yesterday. Go figure. 223 this morning. Went to the gym, worked out, did my thing, and back on track, man. Back in my regular eating. Had some turkey today, protein shake. Right back into the swing of things, like I said. So don't be afraid to bang it up and indulge yourself during the holidays. On those days, like I said, you can't deprive yourself of anything. You can't. I didn't want to be one of these jerk-offs I see jogging on Thanksgiving or in the gym on Thanksgiving. You see them jogging by my house on Christmas, New Year's. Like, there's no reason for that shit. I mean, just relax, take a day off, eat what you want to eat, don't work out. One day ain't going to kill you, okay? Just relax, chill out. It's the holidays. So I plan on doing that again for Christmas Eve, maybe Christmas, New Year's Eve. I'm going to have a party at my house. I plan on eating like crap, so I'm just going to keep it clean until then, and that's my advice to you guys. Just keep it clean, and treat yourself on the days you want to treat yourself. That's all you need to do. Oh, I'm trying a new format today. Got actually a really good camera I'm using on a tripod instead of the old shaky cell phone thing I do, which hopefully the audio is loud enough. I don't know where the microphone is on this camera, if it's going to be loud enough or if it's not. If it's not, I guess I won't do this again with this camera, but it's a really good camera. It's my Sony A6000, whatever it is. I bought it right before I went on vacation. It's actually a really good, really good camera if you're in the market for a smaller, high quality DSLR camera, mirrorless, all digital. So it's a really good camera if you're in the market for that. It's Sony AX, I think it's AX or A6000. What did I want to talk about? Oh, okay. There was a thread that popped up on the forums that I don't know if the guy was being a troll or not. I suspect he was being a troll, and the thread has since been deleted, so I'm assuming he was a troll. He was a gentleman that canceled. He says, I canceled my my bariatric surgery, and here's the reason why. He says he's going to try a fasting diet. I don't know what they call it, like 6-hour, 12-hour fasts, whatever. And he put in some links to some garbage nonsense websites that I think it wound up coming out that he eventually promotes or sells some kind of bullshit products. So yeah, I think it was a troll. And he basically said that he was backing out of the surgery, which I don't even think he had a surgery booked. backing out to do it on his own, and that he could do it, and he knows how it works, and he read up on it. And let me tell you something. If you go back and watch my very first video, my story is this. If you didn't watch it, I backed out of the surgery literally last minute, almost on the operating table. I wanted to give it another shot at losing weight on my own. I didn't think I was a candidate for the surgery. I didn't feel that I was that heavy. I didn't feel that I was at that breaking point. So I gave it another shot. My doctor did say something to me before I left that day. He goes, at this point in your life, your body, being overweight this long in your life, your body will not physically let you lose the weight. It's going to fight you every step of the way. And he was 150% right. My body fought me. I dropped 30 pounds, gained back 40, dropped 20, gained back 30. I did it 3 times since I backed out of surgery. And finally, I looked at a picture of myself in Vegas and I said, you know what? Fuck this. Why am I fighting this? I'm fat. I'm obese. That's one of the first things you need to get past is come into terms with what you actually look like and how big you actually are. You need to come to terms with that, and you need to really accept that and know that you need help. And that's at the point I was at. I said, you know what? I'm done. I need help. I was depressed. I was ready to give up and just be fat for the rest of my life. And the funny thing is I never really saw myself as that fat until something just clicked and I looked at that one picture I have from Vegas. I wish I could figure out how to edit videos. If anybody has any good, cheap, free video editing software, please message me and let me know. I wish I could figure out how to throw just stills of photographs from the past in with my videos just to show you where I came from to what I am right now. It's a huge difference. So that was the picture that did it for me. I said, you know what? I'm done. I need help. I got to go back. I got to try. And that led me back into bariatric surgery, and I haven't looked back since. But very few people will succeed in doing it on their own 100% if they've been obese their entire life. Now, like I said in one of my other videos, I'm a firm believer that, look, if you're a normal-sized person and you gain weight at some point in your life, it's easier for you to lose that weight than it would be for a person like myself that's been overweight since I've been 3 years old. My entire life, basically my entire life, my entire adult life. I did drop weight at one point and I put it right back on. It's not as easy for people like that with that metabolism, with that genetics. It's not easy for people like that to take the weight off successfully, easily. You just can't physically do what your body needs to have done to it for long enough periods of time to shed the weight, which basically is starvation. And not so much to mix words, it's basically starvation. You're basically starving your body till it eats itself and uses your stored fat as energy. And that's the principle behind the bariatric surgery. And it doesn't do it forever. There's a honeymoon period. There's a 12 to 24 month honeymoon period where your metabolism skyrocketed and you can't physically eat as much food as a normal person. And that's the period from the point of the surgery to like a year out, 9 months, a year out. Some people say as far as 24. I believe it's about a year to 18 where your body's going to shed the weight, hit what they call that new reset point, which is where I'm at now. I'm at my reset point. I probably could shed another 10, 15 pounds if I really, put myself to it. But I mean, I really don't want to deprive myself. I don't want to starve myself. I don't want to kill myself. I'm kind of happy where I'm at. And that's the key to this. Like I said in my last video, just kind of find where you're happy, where your body wants to be, where you're happy being, where the diet is sustainable for the rest of your life, not short term. And that's what I see with this fasting bullshit and these no carb diets that people discuss and high fats, no carbs. That's not sustainable for extended periods of time. I've tried them. I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just rattling off shit off the top of my head, not knowing what I'm talking about. I've done it. It's not physically sustainable. And what my surgeon said to me that time, your body will not let you do it. It's going to fight you every step of the way, was 100% accurate. So if you're on the fence about the surgery and you think you don't need it, you probably do. Because your body is going to fight you. There's no way without the surgery I would be able to restrict the amount of food that I wanted to and physically was able to put in my mouth and consume on a daily basis to get down to this weight in this short period of a time and maintain it going forward from this point on. It's just not, it wasn't possible. My body would not let me do it. And he was 100% right with that. And, you know, like I said, I went back to his office and I said, Doc, you were right. Hold my beer, let's do this. And here I am. Day after Thanksgiving, 2017. I looked at some pictures from last Thanksgiving and dramatic difference of how I look and how I feel. And you can see how I feel in the pictures. Just a dramatic difference. Amazing. I never thought this would, you know, I never thought I would get down the weight I needed to get down, and I never thought any of this was possible. But it is, you know, it's a lot of hard, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of hard work on my end, but the tool that I have definitely helps. And believe me, I really put that tool to the test yesterday, and I got to a point where I don't know about the rest of you guys, message me, put it in the comments, you know, what you ate, how you felt. I'd like to hear from a few guys, but I got to a point where I really wanted to stick my own fingers down my throat and vomit what I ate. And looking back at it, it really wasn't that much food per se, especially compared to what I used to consume. But it's more than what I'm used to consuming at one time. And I really didn't eat a lot throughout the day beginning, you know, I didn't go to the gym. I went to the gym the day before, but I didn't eat a lot of food from breakfast down, like breakfast to the time it was time to eat at 3-4 o'clock. So it was my basically one meal all day, and I just continued it till about 7 or 8 o'clock with just garbage. But you know, I feel good today. I got that out of my system. I feel like I don't have to do that again for quite a while. I don't want to look at any sweet shit. I don't want to look at any sweet potatoes or turkey. I'm so sick. I had some turkey today, and I'm like, ugh, like turkey. I know it's good for you, but and that's what I filled up on mostly yesterday was the turkey. And now here comes my kids to make a bunch of noise in the middle of me making a video. Hello, Sal. How are you?
Good.
He's gonna start playing Xbox and distract me, but that's cool.
Where's my controller?
I don't know where your controller is. Probably where you left it.
Oh, you got a good camera?
Yeah, I got a good camera. Yeah. What are you doing?
Looking at your
You
camera.
want to come over here and be on the video?
No, I'm
Wise
good.
guy?
I'm good.
Yeah? No? Handsome Sal? So, anyway, this kid's lucky he's got my good looks and not his mother's. But, where was I? I forgot where I was. Anyway, yeah, Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you ate like a complete savage, because I know I did. And I really have nothing new or interesting to talk about other than the little family feud at the table. That was kind of fun. I kind of expected that, but, you know, is what it is. Like I said, didn't even have to bring up politics or religion. Just kind of flowed on its own. Alcohol wasn't even involved. It was just high tensions between me and a certain family member. But I feel good today and gonna get back in the swing of things, and I'll update you guys in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll do a pre-Christmas Eve dinner video-ish around that time. But yeah, that's all for now. So I'm going to sign out, and I hope this new format with the good camera works. And I hope you like my video. I hope you subscribe, give me a like, give me whatever you do, message me on the forums, and I'll talk to you guys then.
Could have just asked me to turn it off.
I could have, but you'll probably mess it up.
No,